Hi again, Steve here. Wow. Okay, I think it's fairly obvious what I'm smoking. I've told you in the title. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I sent TamperPeterson a little something which I thought he'd appreciate, and it seems he did. I mean, watched his video, he did a box opening for it, which is rather nice. I'm glad he liked them, but in return, having said I didn't want anything in return, he sent me a few samples of tobacco. Two of my favourite, All Bullseye, which is all gone now, thank you very much, haven't had that for a while, and Peterson's University Flake. Again, another tobacco I haven't had a while. That was nice getting back to that one, and I'm going to have to get another tin now, Jim, thanks. But he also sent me this, and he sent me a message to say he was going to do it, and by crikey he has. Tambolaka, okay. Now I know that some of you may have heard of this. I know there's some YouTube videos of guys who had this, right? And I know I've seen one. I've been trying to go back and find it prior to doing this video, but I can't find it. But having done a search on YouTube, there are a couple on there. Now, when I first got this, it's in a little bag like that, and it's I've had 3 bowls now. I've taken a little while before I've done this, because I wanted to do a considered opinion of it. Oh dear, and after the 3rd one my opinion of it hasn't changed. Okay, let's get this out up front here. This is a hardcore tobacco. Now, like I normally do, I had a little smell of the bag, and you know, sometimes I say it's very difficult to make an association of something, and I kept doing this, and it's not a case of smells like tobacco, because it doesn't. And again, I think most of the things I'm going to say about this on the surface of it are not very flattering, but it's what I'm picking up from it. Now this, as it is, and I think it's all broken up already, and I've done a little bit of research on it since I had it. What this smells like is a mixture of the peat, earthy peaty stuff you get out of a grow bag, and I know my dad uses that kind of stuff, and a mix of like dry tobacco leaves. So a very earthy smell. Okay, let me show you. Now I know, and again some of you may know, it's an Indonesian tobacco, and it comes in, when I first picked it up, now let's put that little beam on. Okay, you pick it up, that's how I got it. And it actually looks like raw tobacco leaves before they've been refined a little bit. I thought this was perhaps a plug, which Jim had broken up for me. But having a look at it a bit more closely, it's much thinner than you normally get with plugs, so I decided this must be a twist. And having looked it up on YouTube and a couple of comments on it, there's not a great deal about it. I suppose technically it is a twist, but not in the normal twist like the ropes or the pigtails that I'm used to, certainly, that I suppose most of us are used to. But it's almost like a compressed soup can. If you can imagine cramming a load of tobacco into a soup can or any bean can, that's what it comes like. It's a big thick tube. And one of the videos I did find, just by doing a quick search, the guy was actually sawing it. Which, as I'm watching it incredulously, as he went through it, I thought, well, that seems to be the only way you can do it. It describes it as kind of a very hard in terms of substance. So anyway, it is quite hard, and it took me a quick while to break it up into packable sized pieces, which I've done, and we've all seen this before. My little Peterson tankard, my twist pipe, and I am now calling it a twist. So I mean, like, now let me tell you, I have eaten about half an hour ago. I'm not daft. Because despite me repeatedly saying I have a tolerance to nicotine. You know, I'm not without sense. Now, for a start off, unlike most twists I'm used to, and I tried brown bogey, I've tried the Sam Gowith Irish brown twist, and I've tried a rum twist. I've also tried the double X black twist as well. And with all those, as I've said before, one of their redeeming features is they are not harsh in terms of smoking, so I want to pad up. But this is. Now, that sounds daft, it just feels strong. It's thick. And the taste I'm getting from it, which, okay, let's talk about black twists before, okay? When I did a video of twists, and I was describing the black double X, and to a certain extent the brown bogey as well. I get a burnt caramel. And when I did that video, a lot of people commented to me and said, burnt caramel, Planet of You on actually, I get the taste of meat and oil, and that's what I'm getting here. Meat, and it has the most weird room note. I started smoking it here a little while ago. I know I'm already getting a nicotine hit from this, and I've been smoking it for like 10 minutes prior to starting making this video. And what I'm going to do is going to cut away, just come back. Right, a little while later. We're faffing about in here, but I just went out to get a drink. So I wanted to come back and try to describe the room note, and I can't. I can't put any association. It's very strange room note. Acrid. And I'm going to say not particularly pleasant. To say I've eaten quite reasonably a little while ago, and I'm already getting the knotting in my stomach now, and getting the whirlies. This is a hardcore tobacco. It's burning pretty well. The first impression when you take it out of the packet, and I know from the video I don't think it's a particularly moist twist like most of them are, but it's certainly not dry, and it's very thick, hard chunks, and you get in there, there's some moisture there, so I did leave it out for probably about a quarter of an hour just to dry it out properly. And so I don't know how long Jim has had this. Oh. I can feel it at the back of my tongue and my throat. I'm being careful not to let any go down my chest, as sometimes it does. Not deliberately, but if I'm breathing in by mistake, well, I feel it going up to the back end of my sinuses as well. It's the third bowl I've had of this. It's been the same each time. I thought by the first one it was a bit of a shocker. Is this something I should make regularly? Oh, for hell, I don't think so. Is this a satisfying smoke? I'm going to be honest and say no, it's not. It hasn't got a great aroma or taste, as a lot of the great tobaccos have. Not even in the packet. It's very, very strong. Sorry. And there's a lot of nicotine in here. Which makes me believe that in terms of this tobacco, It's more of a smoking experience than it is a pleasure. Yeah, quite strong in the mouth. Oh, yeah, I'm getting that whirly in my stomach. I'm feeling it in my stomach. God, I'm just trying to imagine smoking this first thing in the morning before breakfast. So the water when I come back. About halfway down the bowl now, and I'm actually getting, which I haven't had with the other two bowls, and I haven't smoked any other tobacco. I cleaned this pipe out, and since I cleaned it, this Tambolaka is the only one I've smoked in this. I'm getting quite an interesting flavour now. It's not unpleasant. That meaty taste is gone. It takes the tiniest little bit of sweetness, but there isn't a Virginia in there. But again, like as I like to do, I can't associate an everyday flavour with it that I can make a comparison to. Oh, my stomach is really, I'm feeling it now. I'm getting very lightheaded. Yeah, man. It's kind of mellowed out in the mouth now a bit, maybe because I've got used to it, and I don't know how long I've been smoking it now. I'm going to put that down. I don't know what more to say about this. Thank you, cheers. I'm glad I tried it, but that is hardcore. Is that a twist made by the devil? Oh, wow. Tambolaka, Indonesian twist. Be careful. Cool. Yeah. Interesting tobacco. I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks, guys. You have been warned.